In this game, I'm racing through a trailer park during a simulated tornado, gathering parts to repair my van while dodging debris and acid rain. It's not just about survival. It's about confronting the fear rooted in childhood memories of sirens and chaos. Is any of it real, or is it just another layer of fear shaped by stories and simulations? Tornadoes aren't just Hollywood chaos, they're real, unpredictable forces of nature. I'm testing whether survival tactics from my childhood in Dallas hold up under pressure. From hiding in bathtubs to storm-chasing gear, how much is science and how much is myth? Let's find out. Tornado safety isn't about hiding under a mattress or in a bathtub, it's science. Experts like the National Weather Service recommend reinforced basements or interior bathrooms without windows as the safest spots. These structures are built to withstand extreme winds, unlike bathtubs, which offer no structural protection. I'll test if the bathtub drill from my childhood holds up while exploring real storm chaser gear. Because not all of Twister is fiction. Imagine being a kid in Dallas during tornado season listening to that eerie wail of the siren, knowing chaos is coming. For me, those sirens weren't just warnings, they were triggers rooted in childhood fear. My family would duck into a bathtub with a mattress, praying it would protect us. I've never seen a real tornado, but my mind filled the gap with destruction from movies like Twister. Now, in this game, I'm back in that mindset navigating a trailer park, racing against time to gather parts for a van while dodging simulated storms. Is any of it real? Or is it just another layer of fear shaped by stories and sirens? Imagine a world where tornadoes strike with no warning, no sirens, no time to prepare. That's the reality in parts of Tornado Alley, like Dallas, where I grew up. But today, technology is changing the game. Doppler radar tracks storms in real time, and AI predicts their path, giving us seconds or even minutes to act. These aren't just weather updates, they're lifesavers. Yet, even with all this tech, people still rely on old instincts, like hiding in a bathtub or using a tire to shield against the storm's force. So how much has truly changed? And is our survival strategy really science, or just luck? I'm standing in a storm-chasing van, just like the ones in movies. But this isn't Hollywood. It's a simulation testing real survival tactics. Tornadoes aren't just about hiding. They're about quick decisions under pressure. Like now, I need to gather parts while avoiding acid rain and downed power lines. Is my strategy based on science or just gut instinct? This game is proving that even with modern tech, survival still comes down to luck and preparation. Imagine being trapped in a storm-chasing van as an F5 tornado approaches 1.7 miles away and closing fast. You have seconds to gather fuel, tools, and tokens before the storm hits. This isn't a movie, it's a simulation testing real survival strategies. But how much of what we know is actually science? I'm racing against time, dodging acid rain and debris while wondering, are these tactics based on real data or just gut instinct? Modern tech like Doppler radar gives us warnings, but survival still comes down to pressure. This game proves that even with advanced tools, luck plays a huge role in storms. But tornadoes aren't the only threat in a storm. Acid rain can erode metal and damage your gear, while hail can shred through weak materials like umbrellas or tarps. I'm testing an umbrella right now. It's supposed to shield me from acid rain, but how well does it really work? Meanwhile, downed power lines create hazards that even the most prepared storm chaser has to navigate carefully. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They can turn a bad situation into a deadly one in seconds. And with nighttime storms being more unpredictable, visibility drops, making every decision riskier. So, is relying on an umbrella smart, or just another gamble in the chaos? An F5 tornado isn't just a storm, it's a force of nature rated for extreme destruction. The enhanced Brigida scale measures wind speed, but what does that mean in reality? In 1997, an F5 tornado in Jarrell, Texas, leveled homes with winds over 260 miles per hour. That's like a freight train hitting your house. I'm testing survival tactics here. Can you outrun debris or shelter? The only safe bet? Modern tech like Doppler radar gives us warnings, but when a storm hits, it's about split-second decisions. Acid rain and hail add to the chaos. Umbrellas won't cut it. Nighttime storms make things worse with zero visibility. So, is survival science, luck, or just hoping for the best? Share your tornado survival stories below. Imagine racing against time in a storm-chasing van as an F5 tornado approaches 1.7 miles away and closing fast. You have seconds to gather fuel, tools, and tokens before the storm hits. But how much of what we know is actually science? Modern tech like Doppler radar gives us warnings, but survival still comes down to split-second decisions under pressure. Acid rain can erode metal, hail shreds gear, and nighttime storms add zero visibility. Is relying on umbrellas smart or just another gamble in chaos? Share your own extreme weather survival tips below. But storms aren't just about nature's fury. Modern vehicles face another silent threat: cyber attacks. When a storm knocks out power, hackers can exploit vulnerabilities in your car's digital systems like navigation or mobile apps to take control. Imagine racing to safety when someone remotely disables your brakes. To test this, I'm checking if my van's firmware updates are secure and whether emergency alerts on my phone sync with real-time storm data. Meanwhile, downed power lines aren't just electrical hazards. If you're not careful, you cars except you're not careful. So, is a sturdy umbrella your best defense against acid rain, or should you focus on shielding your vehicle from digital threats? Share how you'd secure your ride during a storm in the comments. Tornadoes aren't just about wind. They're a storm of hazards. Acid rain can corrode metal, hail shreds gear, and nighttime storms make visibility near impossible. But how much of what we see in games or movies is real? Modern tech like Doppler radar gives us warnings, but survival still comes down to split-second decisions under pressure. And it's not just nature you have to worry about. When a storm knocks out power, hackers can exploit vulnerabilities in your car's digital systems, turning your ride into another target. So, is that sturdy umbrella really your best defense? Or should you focus on shielding yourself and your vehicle from both the storm and cyber threats? Share how you